Hi and welcome to this week's Wednesday Waffle. First in the news, we had a great one night away at the weekend, Auchindoun Castle. Those on Facebook will have seen photos from that already, but the videos will appear in a few weeks' time. Desmond's doing fine, no problems this weekend. I was going to have a bit of a YouTube rant at this point, but decided against it and save it for another day. What was it about? People and YouTube myths, and that's all I'm going to say for now. I do have something to show you. I do have something to show you. I've been asked to do a bit more about whiskey, and I am planning to do a little series about the history of Scotch whisky. My favourite tipple. But in the meantime, the first part of my research is complete, and I'm moving on to the next part. Just thought you ought to know. This week's video, the video of the week, is called Our Downtown London, Ontario, and comes from Idiot of the Day. The usual links and end cards will be in place for this video. Now, I'm going to tell you a tale of a haunted Land Rover. It comes from a time when we were in Orkney. We had our TDI, 300 TDI Land Rover Discovery, and great towing car, and we were there on holiday. We were out for the day, and we'd been to one of many spots on Orkney with a historic theme, and we left there and we went not to Maze How but Mine How. If you don't know it, it's some steps leading down into the ground. There's been more digging since we were last there, so no doubt they've found more. But we went to Mine How, and when we got there, the whole site is in view of the car. When we got there, the car, you get out, lock the doors, put the alarm on, and go and visit the site. At the time there was a small porter cabin with a display, you could go down the steps, and there was other things to look at. Just before we descended the steps, the car alarm went off. Well, we could see the car, there was nobody there, etc. So I went along, opened the car up, checked everything out, shut the car, locked it up again, and we continued our visit. And we thought no more about it. We then moved on to Sheila Fleet's. Now, she's a jeweller on Orkney, and we'd been there before, and Lindsay wanted to visit again. My wallet didn't, but Lindsay did. So off we went to Sheila Fleet's. We got parked up in the car park, and we could see the car from the shop, and once again the alarm went off. Nobody near the car, we're the only car in the car park. Out I went again, had a look round, nothing wrong, shut the doors, locked it up. I went back into the shop and joked to Lindsay, we must have picked up a hitchhiker at the first place we visited, and they wanted to get out at Mine How and here for a look round. Just laughing at each other. So we then drove back to the site in Kirkwall and parked for the night. And we were sitting watching the car at this point, and suddenly off goes the alarm again. Nobody near it, no wind to speak of, nothing. So we We reset the alarm and sat. No more happened. Next day was a rainy day, and we drove around without any bother. And we never had our hitchhiker again. So had we picked up somebody on Orkney? Had we picked up a ghost and been giving them a lift around? Sadly, no. The 300 TDI had a tilt and lift type sunroof, and apparently, as we found out, if you don't lock it down properly, if it's just the slightest bit out, it creates a draft when the car's parked, and that was enough to set off the sensitive internal sensors. So sorry, no haunting, just a tale of not shutting the sunroof correctly. Hope you enjoyed this. It was honest better than the rant I was going to have, and we'll see you tomorrow for more video from Orkish, and we'll see you next week for more photos, waffle and videos from Desmond Stoners. Bye for now.